can say.
Hello. If you're watching this video, I want to first just take the time to thank you for taking an opportunity to tour one of the most fabulous, unique venue places in Houston, Texas. 7511 South Freeway. And as we give you a tour through this venue, may it meet all of your expectations for whatever event you might want to look at. We house in this place anywhere from 10 to 400 persons and have a unique experience. So let's begin as we take this tour.
Okay.
So now let's walk with me as we take this tour through this fabulous, unique venue place. Welcome to the studio. The studio is a unique environment that we have combined a lot of artists, a lot of history, and a lot of comfort and pleasure for the community. In here we have artwork designed by a legendary artist, John Lee. John Lee is a legend because in the state of Texas, he was the first black athlete to attend an all-white major university, University of Texas. In fact, he was on their national 440 relay team. In this facility, you will see pictures done by John Lee of Michael Jackson. We have a portrait here that he created back in the cotton fields. Very unique, very distinguished. We have other pictures that we will continue to show you throughout the studio as we tour the studio. And as you view just the walking in entrance to the grand opening to this fabulous facility. So let's take a tour. This room is set up so that you can have your caterer come in and set your food up in any type of way you'd like it, whether it's serving or whether it's just banquet style, buffet style, it doesn't matter. We have a number of tables to set food up in. This is just what was needed for the event tonight, but we will accommodate whatever the event might be. Remember, 0 to 400 individuals will cater to anything within that number. And as you see on the walls, you will see the artistry again of John Lee. The peacocks, the birds, John's produce, as you see here. And this is a unique painting that he calls a giraffe. So it's a mixture of two creatures, a zebra and a giraffe. In this room, VIP room, has been designed for you. Have an opportunity to come in, relax, sit back. You can enjoy the artwork again of John Lee, which is really unique, talking about the inner man, the inner self. We have it designed so that you can view what's happening outside as far as your event. It could be used for a wedding, for the lady, the bridal party, to relax until it's time for them to come out. We have windows that's staged up away from the party so that you might sit back and look through the windows and see what's occurring outside and know when to make your entrance into the main room. One of the things I want to mention about the studio is the unique sound system that we have in the studio. First of all, if you look around, as we've shown you around, you will not see any speakers sitting out. Some places, if you need music or you need some type of background music or hookup, yeah, you have to watch and see the speakers. Here, the speakers are all enclosed, so you will never see them. The sound comes out, and it has one of the best sound systems in Houston, Texas. Feel free at any point in time to come by and listen to what makes this place unique, especially with the acoustics that we have in here. So, If you have a party, retirement party, birthday party, looking at a family reunion, please consider the studio, because the studio would love to have your venue here. And we work with every type of group to make sure that your experience is one of the most pleasurable, exciting, and definitely a fantastic experience just by coming into the studio. A museum-type venue that encompasses everything that a person might perceive in his life. Thank you again for coming by and viewing the studio. Before we enter the first room, let me first show you a unique picture by John Lee. This one is called Give a Brother a Helping Hand. As you notice, a group of individuals sitting here playing cards, one sneaking a card to his fellow brother. Very funny, very unique, but the texture of the artist is phenomenal. So let's walk into this first room.
Okay.
Okay, this first room is designed to house up to 60 people for whatever unique meetings or bridal showers or whatever the event might be. 60 individuals will set it up for whatever design that you would like. We have tables and chairs of all different sorts. The chairs are made to be uniquely comfortable and to fit any size individual. This is just one set in here. If you notice also, we continue to have the artwork of Mr. John Lee focused all around this particular room. And what we have in here is laminate floors, so they're easy to be redesigned to any decor that you might want the event to look like. So as we leave here, we'll walk into the hallway. Here, as you see, we have a collage of artistry designed by one of our members. It outlines the city of Houston and traveling from the city of Houston downtown to the studio. As you look and travel along this hallway, you will find that the outside appearance of 288 traveling to the studio is the same outside captured here within this hallway as we lead forward. On the left, we have the men's and ladies' restroom with the water fountain. Here, we have a short, what we call art exhibit, and I'm going to take you into this room so that you might tour the art exhibit that we put on display in this room. This room here has been designed as a small room to use, especially in a wedding situation or some parties, just to take pictures, maybe to outline a cake or hors d'oeuvres, whatever you might want to use it for your event. We have dynamite photography exhibits here, watching the pictures, such as here, this is what we call Fish World. We have some abstract art. All of these are done by John Lee. Another fact about John Lee was the first black DPS officer in the state of Texas. And he also covered the city of Houston before going into a clothing store and doing a lot of other great things within the community. But this is abstract art by John Lee. As you see, here's one here that we call Perfection. A group of circles. He's noted for 1,000 circles within all of his artwork. Really, really fabulous. So now let us move towards the main room. So here we walk into the studio. As you see, the doors to the studio and TSI. So let's take a walk through these doors.
Go.
So this is the main room. As you can see, this is a large room that has the capacity to house 450 individuals. The tables are set up in any unique way for your event, whichever way you'd like for it to have it set up. We like to use square tables The reason for using square tables is because in every event that we've seen in the past, normally round tables are never really friendly. It's generally 10 people are at a table, and sometimes, and really the majority of times, there aren't 10 individuals that really know each other. But when it's sets of 4 or 8, it's made so that a family environment is created. One thing about the studio, no matter where you're sitting in the studio, it is a very good seating arrangement to see anything that's occurring for your event. Whether it's a wedding, whether it's a concert, whether it's a party, whether it's a dance. It's set up so that everyone can have an enjoyable time. Lighting is provided, the chair covers are provided, the DJ is provided if you need a DJ, the stands are provided, microphones are provided. We try to encompass one complete package as you have your events scheduled here at the studio. If you keep walking, you will see that our platform, some people call it a dance floor, some consider it stage, is very huge, very unique. We have been able to have functions. We can have a band, you can have any type of dance, you can have any type of wedding, whatever the event might be, we have created it so that you can have that event. We're set up so that also, no matter who it is, the handicapped are able to come on the floor and enjoy the venue with no problems at all. So let's take a quick tour around. We'll move the camera around so that you might see all of the seats and the seating arrangements. We have 3 different sets of chairs. This arrangement is set up for an event that encompasses these colors here tonight, but we can change the colors for whatever your occasion might be. And looking to the right as we tour, you will see what we call our fabulous separate VIP room, or separate room for someone to change clothes, get ready for VIP functions, entertainment. It's all set separate. As we continue to walk and tour, we have a separate room that we have set aside because we believe that no one needs to cater their food for their event and have it sitting in the main room with their guests. So we have created a separate room as we first look at the VIP room. And the artwork of John Lee on the walls as you see it. We have a separate room that we created for our banquet room. This area is so people can have their caterers come in, set up their food, keep it uniquely set and opened up